Ladies and gentlemen, I stand before you today to declare a powerful truth. You were born with a purpose. Every day of your life has been written with intention, and every moment is a step toward the fulfillment of a destiny greater than what your eyes can currently see. There is a call on your life, an undeniable pull towards greatness. And I'm here to tell you that the time has come for that greatness to manifest in ways you never expected. You are born with a purpose. Your existence is not by chance, it is intentional. Every step you take on this earth is part of a divine plan that is far greater than what you can see right now. Your purpose is your compass, and it will lead you to places, people, and experiences you never imagined. You were created for something significant, something that reaches far beyond your own understanding. You are not just here to take up space to live a life of mediocrity. No. You are here because there is a unique calling on your life, a reason for your existence. And that purpose is connected to something much larger than yourself. When we talk about purpose, we must understand that it is the driving force that propels us forward in life. It is the reason you wake up every morning with hope, even when the world seems heavy or the road ahead looks uncertain. It is the seed planted deep within your heart, often hidden by life's challenges and distractions, but it is still there, waiting to be awakened. And once it is awakened, nothing can stop it. Your purpose will unfold in the most extraordinary ways, bringing you into alignment with your true destiny. Many times, we are quick to look at our present circumstances and feel as though they are all there is to life. We focus on the limitations, the barriers, and the obstacles, and we forget that our current situation is merely a chapter in a much bigger story. There is so much more ahead of you, and the purpose that resides within you is already guiding your steps. Whether you recognize it or not, you are being led towards something greater. The people you meet, the experiences you go through, and even the struggles you face are all part of a divine plan that is unfolding before your eyes. Every decision you make, every action you take is leading you to the fulfillment of your destiny. Now, we must also understand that sometimes this divine purpose requires relocation, a shift, a movement. Relocation isn't just about physical movement from one place to another, though it can certainly involve that. No, relocation is a realignment of your environment, your position, and even your mindset. It is a necessary step for your growth and elevation. In the process of relocation, you may find yourself in a new place, surrounded by new opportunities, new challenges, and new people. These new connections will be essential in the unfolding of your purpose. The right people, those who will support you, guide you, and see your potential, will cross your path at just the right time, and their presence will be instrumental in moving you forward. Sometimes, those people will be individuals who have the resources, the wisdom, and the influence to elevate you to new heights. These are the wealthy ones, not just in material wealth, but in wisdom, influence, and vision. They understand that their wealth is not meant solely for their personal gain. Rather, they use their resources to support others, to empower others, to help others realize their potential. They will see something in you that perhaps you cannot see in yourself, and they will play a critical role in relocating you to a place of higher purpose and influence. This relocation is part of the divine strategy to move you from one level to the next. You see, what you are called to do is far too great for you to accomplish on your own. The destiny that is written for you requires help, sometimes from people you least expect. These individuals, who are wealthy in resources and vision, will recognize your purpose and understand that you are a key player in something larger than yourself. They will provide the support, the connections, and the resources to move you into the next phase of your journey. They will help you make the necessary changes, both internally and externally, to align yourself with your purpose. But the truth is, before every transformation, there is always a transition. Transition is a time of change and sometimes discomfort. It's a period when you may not understand everything that's happening around you, when it may seem like things are falling apart. But in reality, it is the process that is making way for something greater. Transition may feel like you are losing something, but what you are truly losing is only what no longer serves your purpose. You are making space for the new, for the things that are meant to take you to your next level. During this time of transition, it's important to trust in the process, to trust in the divine timing of your relocation. Even when things don't make sense, trust that you are being moved into position for your next breakthrough. Your relocation may seem sudden or unexpected, but it is always a part of God's perfect timing. You will not be moved before you are ready, and you will not be left behind. The resources you need, the people you need will show up at just the right time to help you step into the fullness of your purpose. And remember, this relocation is not just for your benefit. It is for the generations that will come after you. The changes you make now, the risks you take, and the steps you take toward your purpose will impact those around you, and they will lay the foundation for those who will follow. You are the one chosen to break through barriers, to overcome obstacles, and to create a legacy that will last for generations. The relocation is not just about you. It's about what you will leave behind. It's about the influence you will have, the lives you will touch, and the world you will change. Sometimes, in order for you to move into your destiny, you need to be relocated, physically, mentally, or spiritually. Relocation is not just a change of address. It is a shift in your environment designed to move you closer to your purpose. It is God's strategy to elevate you from your current situation to a new level. What many fail to realize is that relocation is not merely a geographical movement. It is a shift in every aspect of your being, your mindset, your relationships, and your position in life. This movement is divinely orchestrated and serves as a strategy to place you exactly where you need to be in order to fulfill your calling. You may think that your current location, whether it be where you live, work, or even in the people you associate with, is your final destination. But in reality, God's purpose for you often requires a divine repositioning. Just as a seed must be planted in fertile soil to grow, you too must be planted in the right environment for your purpose to come alive. This relocation is not a coincidence. It is God's perfect plan to move you out of comfort and into a place of higher influence, where you can grow, thrive, and step into the fullness of who you were always meant to be. Physically, this could mean a change of location, moving to a new city, country, or even a new workplace. You may feel like your current surroundings are stifling your growth, holding you back from reaching your full potential. In such moments, God's hand of guidance will sometimes prompt a physical move. This relocation brings with it new opportunities, new challenges, and fresh perspectives that were not available to you before. It is in these new environments that you are able to see the world differently, connect with new people, and expand your horizons. Your purpose requires space to grow, and sometimes that space cannot be found where you currently reside. Mentally, relocation happens when you begin to shift the way you think about yourself, your potential, and your future. Your mind must be transformed before you can step into the destiny that awaits you. If you remain in a mindset of limitation, it will be impossible to move into the fullness of your purpose. Relocation in your mind may require breaking free from old thought patterns that have confined you, from limiting beliefs that have held you captive, and from fear and doubt that have prevented you from pursuing what you were born to do. When your mind is relocated to a place of faith, vision, and expectancy, you open yourself up to new possibilities. You begin to see the opportunities that God has placed around you, and you start to believe that there is nothing impossible for you to accomplish. Spiritually, relocation means a shift in your relationship with God and your understanding of His plan for your life. There are times when God will move you from one spiritual level to another, from one place of intimacy to a deeper level of faith and trust. Sometimes, in order to reach your divine destiny, you must go through a season of spiritual transformation. It might be uncomfortable, it might test your patience, but it is always necessary. This spiritual relocation can happen through trials, through deep personal reflection, or through encounters with people who challenge and stretch your faith. It is in these seasons of spiritual relocation that God prepares you for the greater purpose that lies ahead. God's strategy for relocation is one of divine elevation. You see, the purpose of this divine shift is not to take you away from something, but to move you closer to something, closer to the fulfillment of the calling He has placed upon your life. The circumstances you find yourself in today may seem like obstacles, but they are simply part of the divine preparation for what is to come. In every relocation, God is positioning you for a greater elevation. He is preparing you for the place where your purpose will be fully realized, and where you will step into a level of influence and impact that you never dreamed possible. This elevation is not just for your personal benefit, it is for the benefit of others as well. When God elevates you, it is so that you can reach more people, touch more lives, and bring about greater transformation in the world. Your purpose is connected to the world around you, and this relocation is God's way of aligning you with the people, places, and resources necessary to fulfill that purpose. He knows that where you are now is not enough to accommodate the fullness of your calling, and so He moves you to a place where you can make the most impact. Relocation, therefore, is not a punishment. It is a divine invitation to elevate your life, to stretch you beyond your current limitations, and to position you for the next phase of your journey. It's an invitation to trust God in a deeper way, to let go of the familiar, and to step boldly into the unknown, knowing that He has already gone before you. As you embrace this divine strategy for relocation, you will find yourself elevated, not just in your circumstances, but in your influence, your impact, and your relationship with God. The wealthy individuals who will relocate you are not just people with material wealth. They are individuals who understand that their wealth is not for themselves alone, but it is a tool for the greater good. True wealth is not measured merely by the number of possessions one has or the size of their bank account. It is measured by the impact one has on others and the way in which their resources are used to uplift and empower those around them. These wealthy individuals recognize that they have been blessed not just for personal gain, but for a higher purpose. To be conduits of change, opportunity, and transformation in the lives of others. These individuals will not see you as someone in need, but as someone with incredible potential, someone whose purpose aligns with their own mission. They understand that when they invest in your growth, in your journey, they are not just helping you, they are helping to shape the future. They are sowing into the fulfillment of God's plan, not just for your life, but for the generations that will come after you. Wealthy individuals, those who understand the greater purpose of their wealth, will see beyond the surface. They will recognize the potential within you, even when you are unable to see it yourself. The resources these wealthy individuals provide, whether financial, educational, or even relational, will not be handed to you carelessly, nor will they be given to those who squander them. These individuals understand the weight of responsibility that comes with true wealth. They will carefully invest in you, in your growth, and in your ability to fulfill your destiny. They will not just offer a hand out, but a hand up. They will provide opportunities, mentorship, and guidance, helping you to reach a level of success and influence that you could not have reached on your own. When these individuals come into your life, their wealth will align with your purpose in a way that propels you forward. They will position you not just to succeed, but to thrive. Their wealth is not just money, it is a tool that will open doors for you that were previously closed. This relocation they offer you is not just about a change of place, it is about a change of potential. A repositioning that places you in an environment that is perfectly suited for the manifestation of your calling. What these wealthy individuals offer goes beyond material resources. It is wisdom, knowledge, and vision. They understand that wealth is a tool for the transformation of society, for the empowerment of individuals who can, in turn, transform their communities, their nations, and the world. They see you not just as someone to help, but as someone to empower. They see in you the ability to carry forward the same vision they have, a vision for collective advancement, a vision for a better future. These individuals will not only invest in your present, but will also create opportunities for you to build something lasting, a legacy that aligns with your calling. They will show you the way forward, challenging you to think bigger, dream higher, and act with purpose. In a world where many seek wealth for selfish reasons, these individuals stand apart. They see their wealth as a means to contribute to the collective good, to help others realize their potential, and to see the kingdom of God advance on earth. As they invest in you, they will challenge you to rise to the occasion, to step into your greatness, and to use your resources, your talents, your influence, your voice to make a difference. Their support will create a ripple effect, enabling you to impact not just your immediate circle, but the world at large. This divine alignment will move you forward, and their resources will help you take your place in the larger story God is writing for your life. In many ways, the wealthy individuals who will relocate you are like midwives, helping to bring forth the vision God has placed inside of you. Just as a midwife helps bring a child into the world, These individuals will help bring your purpose into full manifestation. They will recognize the timing, the need, and the calling, and they will step in with resources, wisdom, and influence to ensure that you are positioned to fulfill your divine destiny. Their support will create a partnership that is far greater than anything you could achieve on your own. Through their wealth and influence, you will be able to access opportunities, resources, and networks that will push you closer to your purpose. It will be a partnership of vision where your success becomes a reflection of the larger good, of the power of collaboration, and of the divine alignment of purpose and resources. These wealthy individuals are not just your benefactors, they are your partners in the journey to fulfilling your calling. They will help relocate you from a place of limitation to a place of divine opportunity. They will be the ones who see the greatness within you, even when you doubt yourself. And with their guidance, support, and resources, you will step into a future that is greater than anything you could have imagined on your own. Before every transformation, there is a transition. And transition is not always comfortable. It can be a period of uncertainty and discomfort, but it is necessary. The transition is not a sign of defeat. It is a sign that you are being repositioned for something greater. When God begins to move you toward the next phase of your life, it is often preceded by a season of transition. A time when things feel unsettled, when nothing seems to be going as planned, and when the familiar is stripped away. This discomfort is not a punishment. It is a divine process that prepares you for what is to come. Transition can feel like you are in a state of limbo. You may not yet see the fruit of your labor, and the road ahead seems unclear. It can feel like you're stuck between two worlds, where you once were and where you are meant to be. But in this space, God is doing something deep within you. He is removing what is no longer needed, refining your character, expanding your vision, and preparing you for the next level of purpose that is just ahead. Transition is like a cocoon for a butterfly. It may seem confining at first, but it is a necessary process that enables you to emerge stronger, wiser, and ready to soar. The discomfort of transition is not something to fear. It is in these times of uncertainty that God is doing His most powerful work in you. Often, we mistake the discomfort of transition for failure, thinking that we have taken a wrong turn or that we are unfit for the journey ahead. But the truth is that the discomfort is simply a sign that growth is happening. You are being stretched, reshaped, and positioned in a way that allows you to fulfill your divine purpose. Without transition, there would be no transformation. The old must pass away for the new to come. It is in this uncomfortable space that you discover new strengths, new capabilities, and a deeper reliance on God. When you feel the weight of uncertainty and discomfort, it is important to remind yourself that transition is a temporary season. It is not meant to last forever. In the same way that a seed must break open to sprout into a plant, you must go through a process of breaking, shedding the old, and pressing forward into the new. There is a greater level of favor, anointing, and opportunity that awaits you, but it requires this period of transition. This is not the end of your story. It is the beginning of something far greater. During transition, you may experience a variety of emotions: doubt, fear, confusion, frustration. But these are signs that you are on the verge of something significant. The more you resist the transition, the longer it will take for you to reach your destination. But when you embrace the discomfort and trust that it is part of the divine plan, you will find that it will soon give way to clarity, direction, and transformation. It is during these times of uncertainty that you are also given an opportunity to develop a deeper relationship with God. When everything around you seems uncertain, it is often a time when your faith is strengthened. The transition period is an invitation to lean on God more fully, to trust in His timing, and to rely on His guidance. He is preparing you for a new level of responsibility, influence, and impact. And you will need to be spiritually equipped to handle what is ahead. Understand that God never wastes a transition. He uses it to mold you, to refine you, and to align you with His perfect will. It is during this time that you learn patience, perseverance, and trust. Transition will test your faith, but it will also strengthen it. It will challenge your character, but it will also perfect it. Every uncomfortable step in this process is a necessary part of your preparation for what is to come. You are being prepared for an elevation, And while the transition may feel difficult, it is necessary for your ultimate transformation. When you find yourself in a period of transition, do not despise it, embrace it. Know that this is the period where God is reshaping you, removing the old and positioning you for something new. Just as gold is refined by fire, so too is your purpose being refined during this time. The process may not always feel good, but it is always for your good. It is the season before the breakthrough, the season before the manifestation of your destiny. So, rather than resisting or running away from the discomfort, press into it. Trust the process. Know that this transition is not meant to break you, but to make you. Your transformation is coming, and it will be far greater than you can imagine. The discomfort you feel today will soon give way to the fulfillment of your divine purpose. Embrace it, for it is the path to your divine destination. When your time has come, God will move in ways you cannot imagine. The moment you are truly ready for your next level, He will orchestrate events and circumstances that you could never have predicted. Those who are meant to relocate you, whether they be mentors, investors, or individuals with divine insight, will be placed in your path at just the right moment. They will not come by accident. They will arrive at the perfect time, fully aligned with God's purpose for your life. Their presence will not be a coincidence. It will be part of God's divine plan to elevate you to new heights. The beauty of divine timing is that it works beyond our understanding of time. We often think of time in linear terms, yesterday, today, tomorrow, but God operates outside of that limitation. His timing is perfect. When you are aligned with His will, everything will fall into place exactly as it should. The individuals He sends into your life will come when you are ready, when the season has changed, and when the doors are prepared for you to walk through them. Your relocation is not a random act. It is a deliberate move in God's perfect timing. There may be times when you feel impatient, wondering why things haven't fallen into place yet. But understand that God is never late. He is always on time. His timing is not bound by our schedules or our expectations. What may seem like a delay is often a period of preparation, a time when God is perfecting your character, refining your vision, and setting the stage for what is to come. He is ensuring that when the time comes for your relocation, you are not only ready to step into the next phase, but prepared to thrive in it. The resources you need for your relocation will also come in God's perfect timing. You might not know where the financial support, the opportunities, or the connections will come from, but God knows exactly where to direct those resources. When the right moment arrives, those who are meant to help fund, guide, or mentor you will step into your life with wisdom and provision. These individuals will not only provide the financial resources needed for your relocation, but will also offer the wisdom and insight that will allow you to walk in the fullness of your purpose. Their role will be much greater than just offering assistance. They will be instruments in God's hands, moving you into the place where you can fulfill the destiny He has already ordained for you. Divine provision is not just about meeting your immediate needs. It's about giving you the right tools to accomplish the bigger purpose God has for your life. The provision will come not just in material form, but in every area of your journey, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. When God is moving you into your purpose, He provides everything you need for the journey. The right people, the right opportunities, and the right resources will all come together to help you fulfill the calling He has placed on your life. And sometimes the provision will come through unexpected channels, individuals you never imagined, opportunities you never dreamed of, and situations that seem improbable. God often works through the unexpected to remind us that He is the ultimate source of everything we need. These people, these moments, will serve as divine confirmations that you are on the right path, that you are exactly where you need to be, and that His hand is upon you. Trusting in divine timing requires patience and faith. It requires you to believe that God's plan is always for your good, even when you cannot see how everything will unfold. It's easy to get caught up in the pressure of trying to make things happen on our own. But the truth is, God is already working behind the scenes, aligning everything for your benefit. The timing of your relocation is not something you have to force. It will happen at the right time, with the right people and with the right resources. Your job is to remain faithful, Keep moving forward in purpose and trust that God will provide everything you need in the right season. So when the time comes for your relocation, embrace it with confidence, knowing that this is not the result of your own efforts, but the manifestation of God's perfect plan for your life. You will not have to struggle to make things happen. God will bring the right people, the right opportunities, and the right resources to help you move forward. Trust in His timing and provision, knowing that He is always working behind the scenes to align your path with His purpose. Your relocation is part of His divine plan to elevate you to the next level of your destiny. When the right time arrives, everything will fall into place and you will step into the fullness of the purpose He has for you. When you are relocated, it is not just for your personal gain. The shift that happens in your life will have a ripple effect on your family, community, and even nations. God doesn't just move you for your own benefit. He relocates you so that you can become a catalyst for transformation in the lives of others. Your relocation is a divine assignment, and its impact extends far beyond your individual journey. The changes in your life will create opportunities and open doors for those who come after you, breaking barriers and paving the way for future generations to rise to their full potential. You are not just moving for your own comfort or advancement. You are being positioned to break generational barriers that have held your family, community, or even your nation back. These barriers could be financial, educational, spiritual, or cultural in nature, but whatever they are, God has chosen you to overcome them. You are the one who will rise above the limitations that have kept others in your lineage from experiencing the fullness of their purpose. The challenges and difficulties you face in your relocation are not just for your personal growth. They are part of a greater mission to change the trajectory of your family's future. You are the bridge between the past and the future. Where previous generations may have been limited by circumstances or by a lack of resources and opportunities, you are called to step into a new dimension of possibility. Your relocation is part of God's plan to elevate you to a position of influence where you can not only experience success yourself, but also open doors for others who will follow. Your decisions, your journey, and your growth will become a testimony to those who look up to you, showing them that it is possible to rise above the limitations of their environment and circumstances. This relocation is also about breaking cycles, whether it's cycles of poverty, cycles of dysfunction, or cycles of lack of opportunity. God is positioning you to break these cycles and to establish new patterns for your children, your grandchildren, and beyond. The choices you make today, the doors you walk through, and the legacy you leave will set the stage for others to follow in your footsteps, empowered by the example you set. Your life will become the blueprint for those who come after you, showing them what is possible when they trust in God and embrace the opportunities He places before them. It's important to understand that your relocation is a divine act of generational restoration. You may not see all the immediate effects, but know that the work God is doing in your life is part of a larger plan to restore what has been lost and to establish something greater for the future. Your obedience to this divine relocation will create a path for others to walk. The breakthrough that you experience will become the breakthrough for your family, your community, and even for those who may never meet you but will be impacted by the ripple effects of your success. The legacy you create will go beyond material wealth or professional accomplishments. It will be about the values you instill, the relationships you build, and the positive changes you bring to those around you. You are meant to be a trailblazer, someone who paves the way for others to follow. Whether it's through mentoring, sharing wisdom, or investing in others, your role is to help elevate those who come after you. This is about creating opportunities for the next generation, breaking down walls that have hindered their progress, and showing them that there is always a way forward, no matter the obstacles. Your relocation is not simply about positioning you in a new place of success. It's about positioning your family, community, and those who come after you in a new place of opportunity. It's about giving them the tools, the vision, and the confidence to rise up and make their own impact on the world. Your relocation is the beginning of a new chapter, not just for you, but for all those connected to you. The influence you gain, the lessons you learn, and the wisdom you impart will be the foundation upon which future generations build. You may not always see the immediate effects of your relocation on others, but understand that the seeds you plant today will bear fruit for generations to come. The sacrifices you make, the choices you take, and the paths you follow will lay the groundwork for a legacy of transformation. When God moves you, He moves you with the awareness that your journey is part of a larger story, one that includes not just your own destiny, but the destiny of those who will come after you. In this divine relocation, you are not just advancing yourself, you are advancing the kingdom of God on earth. Your life will be a testimony of His faithfulness, and your journey will inspire others to rise up and walk in their own purpose. You are the chosen one to break generational barriers, to pave the way for others, and to leave a legacy that impacts the future. Embrace the role God has called you to, knowing that your relocation is not just for you, it is for the generations after you. As we reflect on the journey of relocation, it becomes clear that this divine process is not just about personal elevation. It is about aligning ourselves with God's perfect plan for our lives, embracing His purpose, and stepping into the fullness of the destiny He has already ordained for us. Your relocation is not merely a shift of location. It is a repositioning in alignment with your purpose, a divine opportunity to move from where you are to where God intends you to be. But understand this, you are not just being moved for yourself. The transition you are experiencing is not only about breaking the barriers of your own limitations, but about being the catalyst for change in the lives of others. You've been chosen, not just for your personal success, but to create a lasting impact that reverberates through the generations. God's plan for you is far greater than what you see today, and every step you take forward is laying the foundation for future generations to walk in greater freedom, prosperity, and purpose. When God relocates you, He relocates you for His glory and for the benefit of the kingdom. This is not just a move of resources. It is a move of divine assignment, a move that sets you on a trajectory to impact your family, your community, and the world. Trust in His timing. Trust in His provision. Trust that everything is being orchestrated in accordance with His will. And as you embrace the discomfort of transition, you will step into the transformation that has been designed for you. So I encourage you today, do not resist the transition. Do not shrink back from the discomfort. Embrace the shift, because it is leading you to your divine destination. The wealth, the wisdom, and the opportunities that will come into your life are not just for your personal gain. They are tools that will empower you to break the chains of limitation and bring others along with you. Your relocation is not just about where you're going. It's about who you are becoming and the legacy you will leave behind for those who will follow in your footsteps. As you move forward, understand that you are the chosen one. And in God's perfect timing, He will elevate you, relocate you, and empower you to fulfill your divine destiny. And as you rise, so will others rise with you. This is your moment. This is your time. And your relocation is part of a greater plan, a plan that extends beyond you, that will leave a legacy of transformation for the generations to come. Step into it with boldness, faith, and trust, for the best is yet to come.